An informant hits me up on Twitter, leaks some information, find out next. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Call of Duty 2015 news. Before we get into anything, the information I'm gonna drop tonight is probably the most accurate. And I was thinking about this before I made this video. And you guys know me, in any Call of Duty 2015 news, we've been going over all the leaks, the rumors. Some of it could be fake, it could be pan out to be real. The situation that hit me on Friday night, on the 20th, I have to believe it's real. And you're going to find out why. We're going to go over a couple stories first, and then we'll get into the main story. But if it's your first time here, make sure you click that subscribe button. We'll be covering all the leaks, news, rumors, and everything leading up to this year's Call of Duty and beyond. I want you guys all to be a part of the news team. My link for my Twitter is in the description below. Make sure you go follow me. Anytime you find anything that's news-oriented for this year's Call of Duty, tweet me with the hashtag COD2015news. This episode is going to be the biggest bombshell that I've dropped on my channel since I started this successful series, and you guys have made it that way. And let's go for 2,000 likes on this episode because this is insane. Now, let's get into the first story. This one comes from Fernando, and he's talking about a Call of Duty 2015 trailer leak and Call of Duty End War. Moving right along, we're going to go fast as possible so we can get to the main story because it's going to take a while. COD News Dude 2015 tweets a picture of Borderlines. We've already seen screenshots of this. We know it's fake. Shinobi tweets, which we had talked about in a previous Call of Duty 2015 news. He's a video game insider, and he usually is right. Actually, he's got a very good track history. And somebody was asking about this, and he goes, do things stop being sequels in the past number 2? And this was provided by SKRM600. I believe I got that right. And another one from SK. And somebody had tweeted Shinobi January 23rd. Yeah, possible tell us there or anything. Just remember what Treyarch's big games are. The biggest 2 selling Call of Duties, or 2 of the best selling, I don't know the exact number, so I won't say that, was Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So moving right along, Jake tweets out this screenshot. I'm so hyped. And this is a screenshot from the Treyarch Studios. Hint for 6 seconds. Next game will start with a B and an O. So there you have it. Wait, that's not the main story? What are you talking about, Reaper? There's the Treyarch saying it's Black Ops 3, right? That should be the main story of the night. No, it's not even close. So I'm going to give you a little background before we get into the huge story. I can't give you all the information why I believe this is real. The person who came to me, I don't even know who it is. As with anything on the internet, you got to take things with a grain of salt. And I can't provide the 100% say, this is somebody that did it, they're making the game. I don't know who it was. But what I can tell you is Drifter in 2013, March 21st, put out a video. And it was Call of Duty Ghost, multiplayer and story leaked info. Now, this was way before anybody knew about it. And March 20th is when I got my information that I'm about to proceed to tell you. Now, like I said, I can't tell you all the ins and outs why I believe it's real. Just know my credibility. If it's fake, I say it's fake. If I say, hey, it could be real, it could be fake, I don't know, I say that. This right here, the reasons I can't tell you, but I have a great feeling about this one. This needs to be shared with everybody on YouTube, anybody that loves Call of Duty. This is huge. So we're going to go in the story, and I'm going to keep the screenshot small. Normally, I link it in the bottom so that people can see it, but I just want this to be on this video. The note goes as such. You probably won't be able to read it on the screen, but I'm going to read it to you. Biblical Reaper, I've been watching your news stories for a while now. I have to say, I like what I've seen. You're a passionate guy who seems to love what you do, and I admire that. I'm not going to say who I am. I won't compromise my identity. However, I will supply you with a general synopsis of the Call of Duty game set to come out this year, 2015. Now, before I get into anything else, this image, this typing, was put on a very secure website. It was deleted immediately. It was provided by somebody on Twitter that actually deleted this ghost account. So yeah, it could be fishy. It could be, who knows who did this. But like I said, there's back end stuff that I can't talk about because whoever gave me this information obviously is risking a lot. The codename is Project Backfall, but the game is officially titled Black Ops 3. Just like in the screenshot we just seen from Treyarch, it's going to be Black Ops 3, I'm pretty sure at this point. In it, you play as Ryan Mason, grandson of Section. The game is set in 2145, I believe, or 2045, when severe tensions between Germany under the power of the Fourth Reich finally makes a disastrous move against the rest of the world. It won't give too much away about that part, just to keep a little bit of the story a surprise. Anyway, Ryan is set back in time with the MDT. That's how zombies isn't tied into the game. It is technically isn't a separate storyline, but it does have a dedicated game mode where you play as original 4 characters. He then finds himself 102 years in the past in the year 1943. Now, if you remember in the past Call of Duty news, we had been talking about it being Black Ops 3 and possibly going back to the back. That's why Vaughn tweeted out pictures of World War II era guns. So we're going to keep going here. He now has to change the course in history or die trying. This COD isn't a regular World War II game. It deals with the altered storyline from the end of Origins. In this reality, Dr. Maxis fishes the DG2 and gives it to the Nazis for usage. You have to stop that, basically. The legendary choice system from Black Ops 2 comes back, but it's drastically improved. Thanks to the time jumps between the minds of Ryan and a soldier in 2145, you can see the effects of your decisions. So in Black Ops 2, they had alternate endings, stuff like that, based on what you did do. It is how was made into future game, World War II game, time jumps rule. If you're worried about the storylines of the first 2 Black Ops games being wiped out, don't worry. Since Samantha made a rift in the space continuum, it's a different reality and thus a different timeline. Multiplayer has been redesigned. You can do certain missions of the campaign in a multiplayer lobby. Think Titanfall, but executed better. It also has been upgraded to 24 versus 24 in most lobbies. Yes, theater mode is back. Do not worry. Oh, also, don't believe any cover art leaks yet. A cover has not been designed yet. He goes on to say, you can believe me or not. I hope you choose to take what I say as the truth. Although I cannot give you any supporting data, if I supplied you with pictures or anything of the sort, it would compromise who I am and put me in a lot of legal trouble. I wish you luck. Now, whoever sent me this, right? They've been watching my channel. It could be just one of my normal subscribers. But with certain things that have happened, like I said, that I can't talk about, I have to go out on a limb on this one. And I know when I'm doing these Call of Duty 2015 news, honesty is a big part, right? And as my viewers, people who support me, I have to make sure that I be non-objective and say, hey, this is fake, or, I can't just do things. But this, in my heart, I really, truly believe, just because of the way it went down and a couple other things notated in this, lead me to believe that it is real. So that's a lot of information, and it's going to be interesting to see in November. Like I said, I take everything with a grain of salt, but I think come November, this stuff will come to fruition. A lot of times during the development cycle, things change, so keep that in mind as well, but I think it's going to be pretty close. Before we get out of here today, as you guys know, I'm trying to get to 1,000 Google Plus followers. The link is in the description below. Please go follow that right now on your way out. And we're going to get to the question of the day. Question of the day, would you like theater mode to return in Call of Duty 2015? Just remember, in that letter, it stated that it would be returning. Me, absolutely 100%. I've even made a video on it. I want theater mode to come back in Call of Duty. It's great for YouTubers. It's great for people boosting. It's great for people who just try to get better at the game. You can see where you went wrong. And Vaughn, if you're watching, if you so happen to come across this video, I'll even buy all the DLC for the game. Just put theater mode back. I have a great feeling about this year's Call of Duty. I really like Treyarch games, and they're always fun to play. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If it's your first time here, click that subscribe button, smash those 2,000 likes, and have a great night. Share this with everybody, man. It's going to be interesting to find out. Till next time, I'm out. Biblical Reaper style.